Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan, drip,
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. And then on the late stream, it was Warzone. And once again, people laying out these challenges for me to basically try to do like top 20, top 10, top 5. Which just seems to be the pattern now when I play Warzone. Everyone wants me to do well, but sadly there's going to be nights when I'm not going to do well. Last time around, I didn't do well till the last match, and because it was the last match and no one saw it, a lot of people had already quit. Alright? Tonight, literally was one of the worst Warzone nights I've ever had. It was like every possible thing was conspiring against me. First, we had stream snipers, which was annoying at first. Then we had people spamming friend requests. After about 45 minutes of that, someone finally looked it up and found a way to disable pop-up messages. Because get this, just listen to this. In the beta of Warzone, they had streamer mode, meaning it hides everyone's names or whatever, and therefore it stops any kind of intrusive nature of stuff happening. They removed it for the real game. So once you bought the game for 60, 70 bucks, they removed the streamer mode, okay? So now, you know, it's kind of annoying because you wish you had those defenses so people couldn't try to mess with you and harass you, but it is what it is. So then they had the ability to make it so that there's no pop-ups on screen, no one can send you invites. I had that enabled since the get-go and never had a problem. All of a sudden tonight, non-stop pop-ups. Why? Because they updated the game last week and they removed it. They removed it. Why? Because they're stupid. There's no other explanation. Why would you remove the ability to prevent people from spamming you with friend invites? It doesn't make any sense. It's just asinine. So instead of having the ability to say, hey, just don't send me the invites, which I would have preferred, basically someone looked it up and said, oh, but get this, there's a menu. And in the menu, you need to know to press right trigger, even though on the menu, nowhere on the screen does it say press right trigger for options. You're just supposed to know this. And when you do it, there's options that say what kind of pop-ups you want, and you can disable all pop-ups. So I did. So basically, it took an hour, but we got all pop-ups disabled and the trolling stopped, okay? But just outside of the trolling and the stream sniping, it was just a bad night. Like, a lot of my drop placements, I just had bad luck where I ended up with a bunch of other people, and we'd have a big shootout, and you end up dying within a few minutes. Some of the gulags were very annoying, and some of them I did good. Again, Gulag King, where a few times I was double killing and everything, but still, you can only do so much in the gulag. It seemed like whenever we were getting to fights out in the world, a lot of the times it was baloney. Here's tonight's big baloney play, okay? So there's a guy who somehow is off in the distance. He must have a scoped gun, and he keeps shooting me in the ass. I avoid him twice. I keep putting plates in. He's still after me. He's still finding me. Okay, I've had enough. So I jump over a fence, and I go prone. He jumps over me and starts to go into a house thinking I'm in there. I'm not. I get up. I start shooting him in the back. Now, of course, he has full armor. He's not dead yet. So he goes into the house. I said, watch this. I threw a grenade in the door, and I run all the way alongside the outside of the house while he's running parallel in the house. I figure he's going to burst out of this window thinking I'm there, and I'm going to get him. So I'm ready for him, okay? He bursts out of the window. All of a sudden, I start coughing as if there's gas. There's no gas anywhere. I can't move, and he insta-kills me. You watch the kill cam. On the kill cam, I'm shooting the guy from behind. He runs into the house. He turns around and throws a gas grenade behind him at the door. It literally is at the other end of the house. At the door I never even went near. Remember, I ran on the outside of the house on the side of it. I'm at the other side of the house waiting for him. His gas grenade that he threw at the doorway that I never went to hit me and made me cough with gas so that he got an insta-kill. It didn't make any sense. It never showed the gas connecting with me ever on the screen. The game is a laggy piece of dog shit. I'm sorry. It just is. It's terrible. I can't believe this is supposed to be treated as a legitimate game with that. I mean, it was blatant for all to see. The gas never even got near me. He threw it at an empty part of the house that I wasn't walking towards. I was outside of the house. How'd I get gassed? It's just ridiculous. And of course, other stuff like that too. Firefights where it looks like I should win. I'm losing or whatever. Frustrating. So overall, I couldn't even tell you what my best placing was tonight. I don't think I lasted more than 10 minutes in any given match. Probably barely made top 50 if I even did. Very frustrating. And, you know, it's frustrating as well. Again, it's similar to a night that I had a few weeks ago where, you know, looking for a strong finish to the night. And if the game doesn't agree with me, there's not much I can do. There's going to be nights, entire nights in Warzone that there's nothing I can do. It doesn't matter how hard I try or how well I try to play. I'm just going to die, and never get a good placement. So those nights are frustrating, because at a night when people are challenging me to make top 20, make top 10, I'm not even getting close. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Look at what's happening. It's not like, oh, Phil got outplayed a million times. It's just bad luck, bad placements, and bullshit like that situation. You know, you just got to kind of shrug and say whatever. But it is what it is. It sucked. Like, a ton of people were challenging me to do well, and I didn't fulfill one challenge tonight because it was just a bad night, okay? Also, it was the last chance today to hit our Tier 2 members goal. We didn't even get close. I think we got like 2 members today. So, it is now officially the end of January. It's over. Starting tomorrow, February 1st, we get a lot of new things. Number one, I'm going to have new decorations. In fact, the moment I stop recording this, I'm actually going to go grab them and set them up to see how they look on camera. I have to do some adjustments probably behind me to make them look good. We're also going to have a new members goal. I think you're going to like this members goal. It's going to be interesting and something original that I haven't really done before, although it is a throwback to something that I did a couple years ago that I think you guys liked, and I think that it's kind of a variation on that, so I think you'll like it. It's the new shorts system here on YouTube tomorrow. All right, we'll see how that goes, the monetization of shorts. I'm going to have a very special YouTube short I'm going to upload in the morning for you guys. It's actually a throwback one of the funniest moments that ever happened here on DSP Gaming in my 15 years as a gamer. So I think you guys are really going to like this one. And tomorrow, it's going to be heading into the end game of Dead Space Remake. I actually don't think we're going to beat it, considering we just started Chapter 8, and the game has 13 chapters, and there's some added content in this one with these side missions. I think we're going to probably need tomorrow's main stream and then one more late-night stream to finish the game later in the week. So tomorrow, we'll get as far as we can in Dead Space Remake, and then tomorrow night, it is the premiere of Hi-Fi Rush on the late stream at 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time. We're going to give it a go and see what it's all about. So many people have played it and loved it. Reviewers love it. I'm excited. It's a Game Pass game, so I'm jumping in, and we're going to see how it goes tomorrow, all right? So, yes, I am here on Wednesday, February 1st. There's a bunch of new stuff happening all at once, so I certainly hope that you will join me for all of the festivities and fun tomorrow. Thanks very much for a great streaming day. And by the way, even though we didn't really go too good with tips today, other support was great. Tonight on the late stream, we had a ton of super chats. So, that's actually very helpful last day of the month, because that means I'll get it in February, and that'll help a lot. So thank you to anyone who contributed in any way today. I really do appreciate that. All right, guys? Tomorrow, first day of February. Hope to start it strong. Please have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow for some fun variety and festivities. Oh, and by the way, on the podcast tomorrow, I think we will take the opportunity to maybe order some things for the upcoming Super Bowl event. Thank you all. Have a good evening. See you in the morning. Peace out.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.